What's up, team? Happy, Tuesday? Beautiful, wintry Illinois Tuesday. And I'm out here in, you can look it up on the map, Hampshire, Illinois, which is the middle of nowhere, northern Illinois. So I'm sure the Minnesota folks are saying that's nothing, but it's going to be cold and snowy for the next couple of days. We're looking at some historic, like, negative 50, negative 60 degree wind chills. So if you got something to beat that and you're hearing this, then go ahead and let me know. But that's where I'm at right now, just out here seeing some customers and making some sales call. But it's gotten me thinking about what I just heard. Tony Gwenda came to the Rockford location and did a training on the M.E.E.T process. So part of our sales process is M.E.E.T, so it's magnify, educate, explain, and trial close. This is something that is crucial, and we talked about the importance of swimming in that pool as long as you can, and just wanted to talk to you guys about that and really challenge you to build up that sales call, to build up your call to get the most out of the M.E.E.T process as we can, because we could really fast forward our sales call to that faster than we should, and I believe that there's things that we could be missing out on when it comes to that, myself included. So this is something I'm challenging myself to do, and just want to spread this out to you guys. I'm going to piggyback this with the book called Spin Selling. It's something that I'm reading and will be presenting to our team shortly. But look that up, or even just YouTube it. There's a nice quick breakdown of what that book involves, but it really lines up with the M.E.E.T process very closely, in the sense that our job isn't to sell our products, it's to create value. And that's what we are. We're value creators, not value communicators. And that's something that I want you, if there's one thing that you remember from this, is that I want you to take away with the fact that you are a value creator, not a value communicator. You're not just saying, our products can do this, they can save you this much money, they can get this kind of service. It's something that you need to be able to create a value to where those products, once you talk about them, are going to make so much sense that you don't have to depend solely and 100% on the fact that they are the best products in the industry and have to, tout that thing. Now you need to have that memorized, the features and benefits. You need to be able to speak with knowledge and be the product expert, because that's what we are. We just talked about that, being ready for the workday and having that knowledge and having the samples and being able to speak about that. But we're going to talk about today is building up that foundation to where when you are building creating the value on the foundation of the sales call, it's going to make so much sense that the customer is going to agree with you and actually have ideas of what they want to do with your products. I'm not saying it works every single time, but you're going to have more of a chance of turning a sales call into sold dollars if you use this process. So it all starts. The M.E.E.T process is magnifying and explaining. You're in the tour, you're walking with the customer, and you see this floor mat, it's disgusting. There's so much more that happens before that, and we're going to talk about that. The first one is pre-call planning. So in your sales process, pre-call planning is humongous. So our job is to be the experts, be knowledgeable sales reps, be reps that come to our customers not having to ask them 1,000 questions of things that we should already know. So first and foremost, the opportunities dashboard pre-call plan sheet. I sent a PowerPoint with an embedded video on how to do this. So it's this sheet right here. It's something that pre-call planning is done already for you. So an MDR, it has the account numbers, what they already have, what you should offer them, and then their account breakdown, their dollar amounts, their frequency, all that stuff. If you didn't watch that, let me know, or don't have it anymore, you deleted it, you didn't care, let me know. I will resend it. I will absolutely talk to you about it over the phone. I will help you out. But that sheet right there is 3 clicks and you have a pre-call plan sheet already made with a lot of information, relevant evidence, pulling from current data that you don't have to go and find anymore. So let me know and I will hook you up with that again. But please be using that. If you're using it and finding success, awesome. That's what you should be doing. So you're helping yourself. You're only hurting yourself if you're trying to find this information through AS400, SAP, or One Customer. It's all right there on the ops dash sheet. So That's first and foremost. The other one is your contacts and your businesses. Take it to that next level and Google the account that you're going to. Look up Elgin Dye Mold and find their website. And there's probably going to be a YouTube video that breaks down what they are. I mean, they want to publicize themselves and market themselves. We could take benefit of that and know what we're walking into. We're walking into a machine shop, an a plastic molding factory, a hospital. It's just, they're going to show you a lot of their information right there that you don't have to ask them 1,000 questions. You walk in with knowledge. So that being said, know who your contact is. Who did you set your appointment with? LinkedIn. Look them up on LinkedIn, find out who they are, what they look like if you haven't met them yet, and look at their history. You know, have they worked there for 30 years, 2 years, 6 months? Have they job hopped all over the place and they're not going to be there in 6 months? Have a little bit of an idea of what you're walking into. It takes 5 minutes to look up that stuff on your phone. You could do it at your desk or in the car before you walk in if you haven't done it, beforehand. But know where you're going that day. Look up those things. That takes you to that next level of pre-call planning that's building. It is building towards that M.E.E.T process. So know that, know your customers and take it to that next level of pre-call planning. Obviously, perfect samples, know what you're going to talk about, have questions already written out, think about what you're going to present, and be prepared to steer your conversation that way. So finding their needs and getting them to understand that we have products that are going to fulfill those needs is our aim. We're here to help our customers and we're here to create that value. So this is all a part of it. You being a benefit to them is you not being annoying and asking a bunch of questions that you should already know. What do you guys do here? How long have you been here? Those are great rapport building questions, but have it already known, if you can. A lot of places are smaller, but any average size account up to larger opportunities are going to have LinkedIn and Google websites that you can look up. There's no excuse to not at least look for it in a Google search. So it takes 2 seconds. Do that. But then it goes into the building rapport. You already know that they went to Michigan University, they're Lions fans, or something like that. Just from your simple search, you're going to have things that you can relate to them about and know kind of what person they are. Are they a no nonsense? Do they like small talk? Those kind of things. You're going to have kind of an idea of that before you walk in. And then when you get there, you're going to be asking them questions in that rapport building process that's going to lay the foundation. You're already molding the blocks. You're laying them down now for that creative value that you're going to give them. And building rapport has the business objectives and buying motives. And I want to challenge you to ask one of each and lock those in. So that's what I'm challenging myself with. Is it's easy to kind of skip those, get caught up in, hey, it's going to be cold, right? It's cold out. Or the Packers really didn't do that good this year. And get caught up in that and then move to, I want to see your supply closet right now. It's finding out what are you trying to do here? You're the operations manager. What are some goals of yours for the location? And when you select a vendor, when you're working with buying your hygiene products or your uniforms, what are some things that affect that? What influences your buying decision? And that's what they want to know. You're there taking their time. They want it to be a value. So you're creating that value already in you coming there and having an idea of what you're going to talk about and getting pointed questions in there that are going to lay those foundational bricks for you, the creation of value in their account. So, hey, we want to grow sales. We want to impress our visitors. We have a lot of customer tours. We're a global company and have a lot of global accounts come in and tour our facility. So image is a big part of that and that impact. And then buying influence is really convenience. Okay. Or buying motive. Okay. Convenience. Great. So you got those locked in, 1 and 1. So image and convenience. Those are things that you want as a consumer, right? Okay. You're a customer of ours. Great. Then once your building rapport is done, verify that they are the decision maker. Is there anyone else involved in this? Yes, but they're not here or they're they're in France or something. Okay, fine. Verify that. Then you get to the M.E.E.T process. And this is where you connect those dots. So that's the other part of this challenge is lock in a buying motive and a business objective and then tie a magnification to that. So make sure that when you see that dirty floor mat or you see that roll of toilet paper on the back of the toilet or on the ground, because you're going to see it, ask them, how does this help what you're trying to do as a company? You're trying to impact global accounts, global visitors, and you're trying to have something be convenient. Is this helping that? Is this getting you closer to that? Well, no, it's not. So I want you to be able to connect those two and get them to at least acknowledge the fact that what they have currently is not helping them. That M.E.E.T process, magnify, hey, what are you seeing here? How does this help build your objectives? How is this supporting your company? And I want to challenge you to ask questions and let them talk so much. We can really get caught up in saying the features and benefits of our product, and we know that we can help them. It's getting them to talk to you and really talk through that process, because they don't care about toilet paper and floor mats and uniforms until we bring it up, and we need to have that be a valuable conversation for them. What's in it for them, a benefit to them, is you coming in and shining a light on that and magnifying it, bringing it up to their perspective. So ask questions and talk little in this process. So while you're magnifying, getting that education, that first education is you getting educated by them. They're educating on you on why do you get this toilet paper? How is this helping that? Something that happens in the spin process is implication. So, hey, if this negatively affects the influence of your global visitors, if they have a bad experience in your restroom or they don't have toilet paper, how could that impact a tour? Oh, well, hey, that could really turn them off. Or say, hey, if we can't keep our housekeeping in line, can we keep our product in line? And I could see that having a bad implication. Do you believe that there's a need to change that? And getting them to really start thinking in actions more than just, I guess we could do that. We could, there could be a better way to do that. Getting them to say, we need to change this, and understand that the impact of not changing it could be hurting their objectives. So they already told you that they want to have high image and convenience, and right now someone is inconvenienced because they're running around cleaning up toilet paper and cleaning up their restrooms before a visitor comes, and that's inconvenient. So really build those foundational blocks. But my challenge to you and to myself is to lock in one business objective, one buying motive, and tie two things that you magnify to those things. So connect the dots there and get them to connect it. Get them to say out loud that yes, this helps it, or no, this doesn't. And that's going to be work on your part. That's going to be a focus before you walk into a building. It's not just a nonchalant, I got my bag, I got my samples, and all right, I hope it turns into a sale. Studies show that the more questions you ask that are implication questions that tie a current, relative, literal thing that happens in their building to a business objective and a buying motive, you're going to turn that into sold dollars more often than not. And if it doesn't happen right then and there, it will happen down the road when they are sick of picking up toilet paper, or they go, are you serious? We have another visitor and we're not ready for it. Where's that phone call? Where's that card? Where is the phone? I need to call Cintas. Get them to see you as a value. So this is something that's helped me, and I'm challenging myself. I'm in it out here with you guys when it comes to that. And be ready for it. Be ready for them to go, what else do you have? You're going to see that you're asking questions is a value to them, and they're going to enjoy that process. But swim in it. Swim in it as long as you can to get them to build the case for you, because that's where you're going to see it turn into they have needs and we're here to fulfill them. So, and if they see that you can faithfully fulfill their needs in one area, they're going to start saying, oh, okay, what else do you got? Hey, you can supply my toilet paper and paper towels. What about cleaning the bathrooms? And when you bring stuff up, they're gonna know that you're not in it just for the quick dollar. You're in it to help them be better at their jobs and get them ready for the workday. So that's my challenge to you. If you have any questions about the Ops Dash sheet or anything else, or successes that you see, something that I didn't mention that you've found beneficial in your sales call, I want you to call me and reach out to me and let me know. But that's something I'm thinking of and wanted to blast it out to you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Q2 is coming down, and Q3 is winding down, and we're coming into the end of the year here. So it's time to focus, and this is where we need to turn new peas into sold dollars. And I believe this is a benefit. This is something an action that you can take, that if you commit to this at every account, you're going to see those convert. You're going to see your numbers convert from how many calls you're going on and how many sold accounts you have. So let me know if you have any questions. Keep it up out there, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.